out that because they're here for happiness, they're not here for money anymore. If it's just money, they can have money. And they can find money any second, any day, but they want 100% happiness. So I started to compare my life and Happy Life Project. Actually, I could go on for days, but let me share with you a couple of points that really got me, okay? Made me really understand and chose Unicity and to retire with Unicity, okay? Number one is this word, success that can never stop. Success that can never be finished. You've listened to my life story, right? Do you think I'm successful? I'm pretty successful, I think. And you guys are very successful also, I'm sure. But let me ask you this, when can you stop working? When can you retire? The question is, you don't know, right? And I ask myself that too. I don't know. It's like swimming in an ocean. There's no end in sight. Who feels that way now? Can I see your hand, please? Who feels that way now? There's no end in sight. With this project, it's like swimming in a swimming pool. 50 meters, and you know that's the end. When I touch that finish line, I can get out of the pool, dry myself up, and I can go anywhere because I'm done. And I understand it's why it's called a project, because there's day one and there's last day. There's end in sight, there's end date. But with the conventional business, you can end your business too, and then your income will stop. That's why you can never stop, right? So, I also look at the future of myself, my future self, by just looking at the people who are more successful. I went back to look at successful people in the conventional business. I've interviewed many people in my life. I host this TV show called VIP. Any of you, you've never seen it, sorry. But you can Google it, okay? The show is called VIP. Anyone who can be on this show is only the top ones. Successful people from every areas of life. I've interviewed, hundreds of billionaires. Actually, there's this one case that I'm very impressed, okay? He's 74 years old. At our studio, VIP, right? There are two hosts, myself and another lady. We interview guests. We have a desk, a big desk, okay? And the guests would sit right here. And before they appear, they would have to walk down from backstage. It's a very small 5 steps, stairs. He's 74. Now he was sitting as waiting and checking the lights, if it was looking good already. So the backstage people came and asked me to go back to the stage. Sir, please wait in the back. We'll start shooting in a few minutes. And he said to the guy, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And we thought we must have pissed him off or something. He must be pretty angry or something. But actually, no, he was very polite. He said, no, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I cannot walk down the stairs because this knee is not real. This is not a real knee anymore. I had a surgery. And his back, he has a back surgery also. He's done 3 bypasses in his life. And this guy is not just a billionaire. His revenue is 10 billion baht per year. Grade 6 education, very poor. From a very poor boy to a very successful 74 years old with revenue over 10 billion baht per year. Is that successful? Yes. No doubt it is successful. But let me ask you this. If you can have 10 billion baht revenue per year, but you need to do 3 bypasses. Would you like to have that life? Who wants it? Can I see the hands, please? Because you're not stupid, I know. And no, me either. If I want, I'm already making like 100 million baht in revenue per year, and I'm this tired. $1 billion? I must kill myself. Now, and I compare this with my future self here, with UDC diamonds, double diamonds, triple diamonds, crown diamonds, even royal crown diamond. The more money they have, the more time they have, and the better health they get. And most of them are semi-retired, and some of them are already fully retired within 3 to 5 years. Now, if you can choose between the first life and the second life, which one would you choose? Which one? Second, me too. I chose second life. That's number one, success that can never stop. Number two is, I really like this word, time freedom. Time freedom. In conventional business, it's impossible to have time freedom. It's not hard, it's impossible. Because you put your money, you have bank money, you have fixed costs, you have employees, you have liabilities. Everywhere you go, they haunt you. No matter how rich you are, all these elements haunt you. Actually, for employees, you can't have time freedom anyway. But for self-employed, you think you have time freedom? Actually, and honestly, that's impossible. You want to check how you have time freedom or not? Can you turn off your cell phone? Can you turn off your cell phone for maybe 3 days? That's time freedom. If you have to keep looking at your phone, no time freedom. I know many billionaires in my life because some of my friends are, and I've interviewed hundreds of them. They answer their phones every 3 minutes. Even when they travel, they still answer their phones. But you see diamonds, they don't carry their phones. When they travel, they don't even bring their phones because it's 100% time freedom. And would you like that? Who likes that? May I see the hands, please? And this is what the project will give you. Financial freedom and time freedom and good health, okay? And let me share you my result. I've never shown this to anyone, so you guys are the first. Outside Thailand. Actually, I'm a very private person. I don't really like to share my stories much, okay? So, 3 years with Udicity, okay? I would separate my results into 2 things, tangible and intangible, okay? Let's start with tangible. Stuff that you can touch. Tangible things. That was my bag, my diesel bag before I joined this business. It's cost me maybe $200, and this is my bag now. Bodega. I think it's about $3,500. Okay, and that's my watch before I joined the business, a Tag Heuer. I think it's about $1,000 US, and this is my watch now. But Patek Philippe, I think it's around 35,000 US. I've given hundreds, I would say thousands of interviews in my life, and a few of them are watch magazine. Recently, maybe 6 months ago, a watch magazine interviewed me. This is probably the most famous one. And the editor, the owner, interviewed me himself, okay? He asked me the same question that he asks everyone. What is a watch to you? What does a watch mean to you? And he said that my answer, he's never heard it anywhere else in the world. He's interviewed thousands of people. I told him that a watch is a tool that I use so that in the future I'll never have to look at my watch again. How many of you wear watches? This is what you do, right? Oh, it's time for lunch. Oh, I'm late for work. It's time for pick up my kids. Oh, it's time to see a doctor. I have to hurry. You always have to look at your watch if you're still on the active income side. But if this project, within 3 to 5 years, you'll never have to look at your watch again. Would you like to join us?
Yeah.
Would you like to join us?
Yeah.
Who wants to join us? Let me see your hands, please. And you've come to the right place. This is just one of the things, okay? Now, okay, what else? Bags, watches, and cars, okay? That was my car. Do you guys have that here? A Toyota Fortuner. And this is my current car. You know how much it cost me? One signature. Only one signature when I applied for Unicity. But I don't really drive it. This is not my dream car, okay? This one is my dream car. In the back. It's a van. It is my dream car because I like to sit in the back, you know, watch my favorite TV shows and series. I have a driver. So basically I bought this Bentley to take photos. Back in the days, I used to think people who can buy this car, not only he has to be so rich, he has to be so stupid also. What kind of a person would invest this much for something that depreciates every day? But when you have massive passive income, you don't really care. And I bought this car for you guys, for all the Unicity and Unipower members and partners. If you guys, just so you guys can mention this once a day, that's worth it. Now, let's take a look at the intangible things, okay? Happy Life Project, a Happy Life Foundation. When I was 19, I started to make money, right? I was walking in a mall, and there was a UNICEF booth. So they asked me if I wanted to sponsor a child to school. So I said, yes, sure. I asked, how much? It's $100 per year. Only. And that's enough for one child to go to school for a year. Some of you, 3 meals, that's already $100, right? So I told myself that I would add one more every year. So I'm 36 now, so I have about 15 people that I support to school. So recently I asked myself, now that I have this many people, many kids, why not start my own foundation? So I'm gonna name it Happy Life Foundation. Do you know why? Well, because the money comes from Happy Life Project. And you know, the more beautiful thing is, if I use my own money from active income side, when I die, money stops. And these kids can no longer go to school. But for passive income, even if I'm gone, they can still go to school. It was taken recently. I went with my friends, my team members, and that's my mom next to me. And okay, I've recently written a book with a company that specializes in stocks, and they're actually the number one a company that teaches about stocks investing. It's in Thai, it's called เหนื่อยชั่วคราวสบายชั่วโคตร but in English I'm gonna call it Retired by 40. Okay? It teaches people how to retire young and become financially free within a few years. Okay? And I'm one of the persons who've done, trust me, I've done all the passive income in my life, everywhere I can. I invest in stocks, dividends, real estate, internet marketing, I've done it all. And I can tell you this information now that is not in the book. That you need the right vehicle. If you don't have the vehicle, financial freedom is just a dream, not a goal. It will never happen to you. Definitely not this life. But with Unicity, this can happen to you within 3 to 5 years. Okay? Now, all this results, both tangible and intangible, I couldn't have got it all without my partners. Partner one is Unicity. You guys live up to the slogan and more. You do make life better, not just health. You provide better wealth, massive passive income, so that people can become financially free. People can become and have time freedom and have good health. Now give it up for Unicity. The right vehicle for you. And all this knowledge that I've written in the book and I'm sharing with you today, this is not my MBA knowledge. This is Uni Power knowledge. Give it up for Uni Power. The system that educates you how to be happy, 100%, not just to make money. And anyone can do it. And my team members, my uplines, without them, I wouldn't be here. And I have to thank them for standing for me, helping me, educating me, teaching me, putting up with me all these years. Now, my first outlines, he's so nice of him to be here with me. He's flown all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. Now please give a big round of applause for Khun Bell. Thank you, brother. Thank you for helping out since day one. Thank you for showing me the plan. And another outline of mine, she cannot be here today, but I know that her heart's with me. She's the youngest diamond in the world. Now, please give a big hand for Presidential Diamond, Khun Pepsi. And one more. I have to thank this person, this gentleman. He's a living legend. He's a living proof that there is such a result as 100% happiness. And he's the one who started all the Unipower system and this knowledge. First ever Royal Crown Diamond in the world, Kunjo Shrikin. Thank you, Kun Bell. Thank you, Pepsi. Thank you, Kun Joe, for your love and support. I have a few photos. I'm almost done, okay? I have a few photos I would like to share with you, and please take a good look. This is 2006 in Thailand, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, and 2012. When I started, there were only a few cars. These photos are so obvious that with or without you, Unity will grow. Would you agree with me that with or without you, Unity will grow? Who agrees with me? The more important question is, are you going to watch it grow? Are you going to just watch it grow or grow with it? Watch it grow or grow with it? Who's going to grow with it? Let's grow with it and retire with it, okay? Now, finally, conclusion. Actually, the person who told me this is my outline, Kun Bell. He shared with me that